Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Saturday, the 10th of May, 2025. As usual, starting with the synoptic, and we've got high pressure across the UK yesterday at lunchtime, running that through midnight last night and into today. The high pressure's moved just a little bit in towards sort of Western or Central Europe. And there's a low pressure starting to build down in the Bay of Biscay, which is starting to bring some weather our way from sort of the Western France area. And we've got some fronts out to the northwest that are also encroaching upon the UK as well, but that's not going to affect today too much, or tomorrow, I would imagine. But certainly by Monday, we might have seen a bit of thundery downpours around our area. We'll run it through midnight tonight and into lunchtime tomorrow, and you can see how that has changed, and a little bit further into Monday. And you can see there's the fronts that are going to bring that weather on Monday, which you could see those thundery showers nearby. Back to today then. The sat peak is showing absolutely crystal clear blue skies across pretty much all of the UK, apart from this bit of cloud down the western sort of Isles of Scotland and into Ireland. But it looks absolutely fantastic if you're going to be going out sunbathing today. But there's going to be plenty of good flying weather as well. The rain radars showing absolutely nothing across the UK. And the forecast for that, if you just run it through, you might see the odd shower just pop up right down in the sort of West Country, down at Land's End way. But that's pretty much it for the day. Odium, the TAF, as usual at the weekend, is not valid. Their actual METAR is 0402 knots, greater than 10k visibility, no clouds, temperature 11 dew point 7, pressure 1019. And Farnborough, their TAF is 14 hours out of date. Let's just refresh that. There we go. There's one being released just an hour ago. So they're forecasting 0605 knots at Cavalcade. We like that kind of TAF. Spot winds to the north of us. We'll look more at the sort of task height winds. So we're looking at the 2,000 and 5,000 foot winds there, 120 10 knots and 130 15 knots to the north of us, and to the south of us, 2,000 foot is 100 25 and the 5,000 foot 130 20. On the surface here at Lasham, by about 10 o'clock, we'll have a wind directly down the 09 run, and by about the end of the afternoon, there's 6 o'clock in the evening, there's a little bit of south in it. So pretty much 09 all day long. And the local Met Office forecast for this area confirms that, starting off at easterly and going through east-southeasterly to southeasterly by the end of the day, about 10, 11 knots at best. And clear skies and sunshine all day long. So plenty of sunscreen and soaring hats and plenty to drink. If you look at the bottom here, we've got a couple of 60s in the UV category around about 12, 1 o'clock today. GFS are forecasting temperatures about 18 to 19 in our area at lunchtime, with the dew point down at between 5 and 7. So there's a fair old split there, which means any thermal climbs you get are going to be quite good and quite high. Currently, the temperatures are about 14 and a half, getting on for 15 centigrade, with the dew point down at 7.5. So that split's actually taking place right now. And if we have a look at the camera on the south side, looking west, we can see crystal clear blue skies with very, very light winds. Sky sight then, they're suggesting that from about maybe 11 o'clock, 11:30, the thermals are really going to start popping. They're going to be quite strong right from the start, about just under 5 knots. And we're going up to about 6,000 feet before lunchtime. So that's a great start to the day, but just remember that 6,000 feet above mean sea levels actually inside the airspace. So just be careful today if you're local soaring. The potential flight distance from sky sight is looking really good today, to the north and to the west. South coast, not quite so good, but still doable. So yeah, choose your direction carefully and have a great day out there. It looks really good. Top meteo, we'll run this through hour and hour for the thermal predictions. By about 10 o'clock, we'll start to see convection up to maybe about 3,000 feet. By 11 o'clock, we're up at about 6,000 feet. It's a really rapid rise in the height of the convection. And that's going to remain at least 6,000 feet, if not higher, throughout the main part of the day locally and certainly across much of the country. We're looking at 2,300 meters towards the sort of Welsh borders there. Some fantastic conditions, and they're coming your way. So this is going to go on until about 6, 7 o'clock, and you can see by about 7 o'clock this evening, it's really starting to collapse quite quickly. I'm sure you'll all be back by then, won't you? Potential flight distance then, slightly different picture from SkySight, but they're still suggesting north and west as the best areas to go to. No times then, I'm just going to do the local ones. There's far too many to cover the task areas that you're going to be in. 18 is Martin Stacey, that's live firing, and there's an increase in the height to 1,600 feet AMSL. 19 is not really applicable, it doesn't start until after 8 o'clock tonight, and Ash ranges are active. Delta 132 is active today. Let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we shall start with the Odium cross section. They are suggesting that we might see a little bit of queue up at about 6,000 feet from about 11 o'clock in the morning local time, and they're going to be quite sparse throughout the day, but they should be there to mark your thermals for you. Surface winds 120, 12, gusting 15 to 18 round about lunchtime, and by the end of the day 130, 12, gusting 15 to 17. So very little change in the wind today. Conditions should remain quite stable all day. Glider bookings then, there is one K21 on the casual list. Club members, you can get more K21s out if we need them. There's a K13 for trial lessons. There is single seat availability in the morning, but understandably the afternoon's all booked. There's 3 people on the casual list. We do need instructors out there. If we can get any volunteers, that would be great. And of course, the simulator is available as per normal. There is 1 seat available in 954 if you want to go flying cross country with Lionel. Go and see him straight after briefing. He's looking for someone who's got a little bit of experience flying and isn't going to feel unwell after about half an hour to an hour soaring when you're about 50, 60 k's down track. Just a gentle reminder about noise abatement for the self-launchers, the tug pilots and the motor glider pilots. Please avoid all the areas that are circled in red here. Yeah, I know this is an old map, but the buildings and the houses and the people are still there, and we still need to avoid them. There is 1 movement today from 2XL. It's forecast for 14:30 local, 737 departure. The general situation today then is there's high pressure slipping into Western Europe, towards Central Europe. Low pressure forming in the Bay of Biscay, which has given us some fronts that are going to be coming our way over the next couple of days. There is going to be some excellent soaring conditions with high thermal climbs, so watch that airspace if you're flying locally. Runway 09, we're on today, cables on the grass to the south, air towing on the north side, the grid is on the grass north, heavy gliders on the runway, please. That's heavy gliders on the runway. It worked really well yesterday, and we're going to carry on doing that from now on. And please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. So here's our setup. Please do not land or taxi across the runway shown in red here. With cables to the south of the runway on the grass, air towing off the runway, and the grid off the grass north. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy your flying. Have lots and lots of fun. And please keep it safe. I'll see you later. Bye.